Tools of the Trade is a physical science unit incorporating ideas about tools scientists use for measurement and observation. Let's look into the unit at a glance. This unit covers several second-grade engineering and physical science standards about observable properties of materials, parts of objects being reused to make something new, and problem-solving through engineering. Each of the next-generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in parentheses on this chart. There is one standard that is NGSS only, shown here, and one that is a Missouri Learning Standard only, shown here. Take a moment to pause the video and review the standards. In this unit, students try to figure out how to use engineering to design a tool that could help a scientist learn more about dinosaurs. The anchoring phenomenon used to connect students to the science content is an image of a dinosaur paired with the idea that we can view models of dinosaurs even though they have been extinct for many years. Students will discuss this phenomena throughout the unit as they use basic scientific tools and their 5 senses to make observations of dinosaur models. This phenomenon will drive students to consider the ways scientists use technology as tools and the way tools change and develop over time. The design challenge for this unit is a culminating activity in lessons 9 and 10. Students are tasked with designing, testing, and redesigning a tool that will support paleontologists uncovering dinosaur bones. They use the engineering design cycle to identify problems paleontologists may face, brainstorm ideas, and then develop and test a prototype. Students use their observations and data collected about the function of individual dinosaur bones and how bones fit together to help them draw conclusions about the criteria and constraints of the tools they develop. Now that we have an idea about what students will study in this unit, take a look at the unit flowchart. This unit is divided into 4 sections and there are 10 lessons total. In Section 1, students observe how an object can be made of smaller parts, each with its own function. This section will take about 5 instructional days. Here is the content level big idea for Section 1 and how students will figure it out. Students will make observations, use evidence to make predictions, and develop models to figure out that scientists often study smaller parts of an object to learn about the larger object it is a part of. They also figure out that scientists ask lots of questions to learn more about the world around them, and models in science are used to represent things that scientists cannot study directly, like dinosaurs. They will continue to make detailed observations and models as they continue in the other sections of this unit. In Section 2, students use science practices such as making models, collecting data, and asking questions to further explore how paleontologists learn more about dinosaurs. This section will take about 7 days. In Section 2, students use text resources, videos, and exploration activities to describe how paleontologists use science to study dinosaurs. They describe, measure, and compare models of different objects, and use this data to make graphs, comparisons, and classifications. Next, students use models of bones and fossil evidence to make predictions about the function of the bones based on length and weight, size, and shape. Size and shape of dinosaur teeth are different based on what the dinosaur eats. Students use the models of dinosaur bones and collect data by measuring the length and weight, describing the size, and comparing with other bones. Section 3, students focus on how ideas about science develop and change over time. They construct 3D models, consider the role of technology in creating models, and explore how scientific tools have changed. This section will take about 6 days. In Section 3, students will assemble models of dinosaurs, continuing the conversation about smaller parts that make up a whole, such as dinosaur bones that make up a whole dinosaur. Technology can help uncover new information about existing ideas. Students add to their models considering if dinosaurs had feathers or hair. Section 4 asks students to create and test a prototype of a tool that could help a paleontologist. This section will take about 6 days. Old tools can be improved and new tools created to solve simple problems like uncovering dinosaur bones or removing sand. Engineered tools can be tested against criteria and constraints to determine the best tool to solve the problem. By the end of this unit, students will test their prototype and compare it against those of their peers. For more information, please visit our website, myscipartners.com. mySci, inspiring the next generation of scientists.